Hello, welcome to GTS Rock Shop Reviews. Sorry about my hair, it's a little bit all over the place today. I wanted to do an updated review of the Mi Mix 2 because I've had a lot of questions. Well, I had a question today about the battery, and I realized I hadn't clearly identified the battery, and some hadn't really talked about the negatives. So the other video still stands as a basic, as an original review after 1 month. I've now had this phone for over a month. Overall, I think it's a really good phone. Haven't really had much complaints. Actually had more complaints with the iPhone than I have with this one. But let's start with the beginning, which generally is a criticism that I want to talk to you about as well, and it's the back. The back is not fantastic if you don't use the provided cover. So this is how the back looks. As you can see, it's very, very reflective, and it's a fingerprint magnet. And as I stated in other videos, if you have cold hands, it's very slippery. They do Xiaomi do provide this cover, which is really sleek, and it fits perfectly on the phone. You do lose the ceramic, but I would rather be safe than sorry. So let me put this on for you. So now, as you see, it has no real issues with that. Also, the cameras are excellent quality. I didn't show pictures in the last one, so I wanted to actually start by showing you guys a shot. So I'm going to do my best. So as you can see, I can only do a shot from the... Let me try to show you guys the video. I'm not it's really difficult, but as you can see, it's quite... So as you can see, it comes out pretty good quality. And that's the photo I just took. So now onto some other shots. I also took some in direct sunlight. There's been some criticism, but for me, I think it came out pretty well. For the price, I'm going to try to see if I can have any at night to show you the ones at night, but I don't. Well, I mean, as you've seen from the last one, we do have this one from the nighttime, and it's also pretty good for the quality of the phone. Something I wanted to mention though in this video is that our prices have increased a little bit. We're now going to 11,000 pesos, which is around $550 for the 128GB model. And finally, as you've seen in the other ones, I'm going to also talk about the speed of the fingerprint reader. As you can see, it's extremely fast. Now onto the battery. They use a 3,300 milliamp battery. And for me, on low brightness, with basic daily tasks, you can have the battery last you 2, sometimes even 3 days. I've had it last 2 days, so I can confirm 2 days. Full brightness, heavy use, is probably around 6 hours, 7 hours. Heavy use, low brightness, again probably a day and a half. I have data on all the time. I watch Netflix, I watch YouTube, so I'm a pretty heavy streamer, and I've had it last up to 2 days. The charging time normally you're going to have a pretty fully charged phone in around 30 minutes, completely charged in about 40 minutes. So it is a really good phone. Onto the negatives, because clearly this phone has negatives. The ones that I already mentioned are that it's not water resistant, so I would be careful around water with it. And also it's not dust resistant, so if you get dust in it, you need to be a little careful with that. In the next few months, I'm probably going to check on the water and see what damages it. I only have one right now, so it would be kind of silly. Also, the screen, even though it uses Gorilla Glass 4, you need to be careful. I stupidly removed the plastic covering, the screen protector, and I do have some scratches on the phone, so it's not scratch resistant. It scratches a lot more difficult than, let's say, the iPhone 7 or the iPhone 7 Plus, but it's certainly not scratch resistant. Overall, for the price, I think it's definitely better than the iPhone 7. And from what I've seen, the iPhone 7 Plus, I'm going to do more testing to make sure, but overall, I think it's an excellent phone for the price, and it's definitely worth checking.